Hi, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome. I cannot tell you how excited I am that you took the time to visit with me at Fat Quarter Shop Studios. Today we're gonna have a little pillow talk about half square triangles. Oh, girls, one of my favorite shapes in quilting. You get so many fun designs when you know how to make good half square triangles and quarter square triangles. I prepared some pillows for you and we're gonna play with those and learn a little bit more about those fun shapes. This one is just so exciting, and with this pillow we're gonna learn how to make half square triangles with triangle paper as well as a traditional way. Then we have a second pillow that I have it for you. This beautiful one with variety of nice yellows and blues and grays and greens and reds is gonna give you an option to really practice on your half square triangles and create quarter square triangle for the setting pieces. Why quarter square triangle on the outside here? Because it's gonna be important how we cut our quarter square triangle so the bias doesn't end up on the outside. Let's get to it. Let's start with our first pillow, this one, and we're gonna make the half square triangles on a paper. Again, you can go and open the book and cut your own fabrics, or you can purchase a kit, and in the kits everything is ready, set, go for you to start up the process of making those beautiful pillows. I'm gonna start with the maze pillow, and in this one I have squares that are smaller and ones that are larger. With the larger squares, I'm gonna take two of them, following the directions in a pattern, and I'm gonna place them right sides together, just like this. So I took a red and an orange and I placed it right sides together. I pressed it, smoothed it up, made sure that everything is matching. Then I grabbed two of my favorite triangle paper, and you can choose whichever one you like. This is the triangle on a roll, and this is a 3-inch, that's the size you needed, or you can get the triangle that are on a sheets and they're ready, set, go to just place it right here. The triangle on a roll is super nice, but you're gonna have to pre-cut it to fit our size. So I'm gonna use this one for now because it's already ready, set, go for me. I place it right over my fabric. Then I'm going to grab my favorite pins. Remember our glass head pins, those are super nice. And I'm gonna put my pins right here away from my straight line and my dotted line. I want to put it right here on each corner to secure everything in place, and then I take one pin and I'm gonna put it through the middle right here. This one goes over the straight line. I'm gonna remove this before my next step, but for now I want to hold this middle. Then the next step, I'm gonna go ahead to my sewing machine and I'm gonna start stitching. Before I start stitching, I want to talk to you about your needle and a thread that you're going to use. So for a needle, I recommend the Macrotex needle. Oh, it's my last one. I better purchase some more of them. So this needle is size 80. I like that size for this paper. It's not too thin, but it's not too thick, and it breaks the paper really nice for you. The Macrotex needles are really nice. So there are packages that have multiple sizes, so you can purchase those, and that gives you options for all different things that we're doing in a pillow talk. Now let's talk about thread. You can use a cotton thread on a bobbin and on a top, and I would recommend the Aurifil thread for that one, weight 50. Or if you would like to, you can use a Wonderful Decobob thread. This thread is a little thinner than the Aurifil one, so it doesn't build up as much in the seams. So pluses and minuses to it, a little bit thinner, and maybe help rip the paper because it is a little sharper. But if you enjoy cotton thread for your piecing, stay with it and you can go ahead and stitch. And what I'm going to do is make my stitches a little bit closer together, so that way the needle breaks that paper really nice for me, and then I can go ahead and rip that paper later on after I've trimmed it and cut it to the right size. Oh, you're gonna ask me how to cut this. Let's do it together. What about grabbing a Creative Grits ruler? And I like those rulers because there are grippies right on it. I'm gonna grab my rotary, open it up, and I always start by trimming all the way around. Just go ahead and trim it. Just like this. Super. Let's make, and I like my rotating table when I cut. Why do I like the rotating table? Because I don't have to turn my piece. I just turn the table around and around, and it works really nice. So right now I'm just gonna turn it. I don't have my rotating table with me, but if you're doing a lot of the triangles, it really does help. So I'm gonna trim all the way around, and then I go ahead and start with my horizontal lines. And remember, we have removed all the pins, before you trim. You don't want to have those pins in your paper because they're gonna be in your way. I'm gonna cut it across. Oh, let's make sure it's perfect. So double check. Yes, really nice. Oh, something got stuck right here. I want to make sure that it's good. Super. Then go ahead and cut it again. Oh, this is working really fast. Wow, you're gonna have your pillow done in no time with such a fun triangles. I'm excited about it for you. Oh, now we have a wonderful half square triangle. Normally, where you would do half square triangle with the paper, you would go ahead, grab this, pull it back, and push the seam allowance the way how the paper is pushing towards the dark. You will keep your light on the top, dark on the bottom, and push it this way. For our pillow, because we're making pillows, we really want the pillows to be nice and smooth. So our goal is to have nice and smooth open seams. That way there is not as much bulk. So what I would do first is take the paper off, crease it, take the paper off, just like this. Really nice. And then go ahead and open this seam in the back. Just open it in the back. Notice this and press it beautifully. Then you will trim it and you're ready, set, go. Put the triangles into your pillow. So this is the first way how I would be making my half square triangles with that triangle paper. And with this pillow, with Maze, you get to see both options. A second way of making your triangles would be by just taking two squares, and this is the most traditional way, taking two squares, placing them right sides together, just like this. Super. Take a pin, put it from one side, the other side, and notice this, we have learned this in our previous classes. I always put my pins towards the place that I'm going to sew. My head of the pin, it's away. So this is also like an arrow. Here, you'll be sewing right there. So once I put my pins, I can take a ruler, put a line from here to here. I already did this for you guys. So I make a line from point to point. Now I'm gonna stitch on each side, 1/4 inch away from the line, this way. Then later, I'm gonna grab my ruler, pull my pins away, put them in my cute little pin cushion. Oh, go back. Yep. And I'm going to take my ruler, place it right over that line from point to point and cut it. Once I cut it, in no time I have made 2 half square triangles. And again, this seam back here, really recommend you open it up. It's going to work so much nicer when you have to take all your triangles, lay them out into the rows and sew them into rows, and then later on sew the rows together. When the seams are open, it works quite nice because that way nothing gets bulky, and then your pillow is nice and flat for machine quilting. If you like to lock your seams, yes, push the seam one way and all the seams here would be pushed this way, all the seams in this row the opposite way. Lock the seams, pin it, and it will work just as well. So this is our first pillow where we learn how to do our half square triangles in traditional way, and then go ahead and do it with a triangle paper. Our second pillow that I have chose for you is the to the point, and it's the kid is right here, and I have the pillow for you. Notice it, how cute it is. We're gonna have all different color option, and this one we're gonna set our triangle on point. With setting our triangle on point, we're gonna end up with the triangles that go right here on the edge, and like I told you, those gonna be important how we're going to cut them. So our first group of triangles, those right here triangle units, we're gonna make them the traditional way. Those we're gonna cut it as quarter square triangles. Let me show you how I did that. So our first triangles, again, we're gonna take 2 squares, place them right sides together, and in the book you have multiple steps because of multiple color option, which orange goes with which beige, so follows those options so you make enough of the triangles. Then we're gonna draw a line, stitch on a left and a right. In no time we got beautiful half square triangles. Again, I opened those seams because I want my pillow to be nice and flat, so I did that, and those gonna be made in no time. And like I said, you will have multiple color option. When you open this package, you're gonna see all the different color option, and you're just gonna match it up with the light, the blue with the beige, the green with the different shade of a light, and that gives you this fun little shading that it's right here from light to a little bit darker, going back to a light. And then when you open the package, you're gonna notice you have larger squares. Those larger squares of light fabric and this brick red. I love it. With those fabrics, you're gonna grab one piece at a time. If you want to, you can layer more. I like to do one piece at a time because if I make a mistake, then it's easier to fix it. Then I go ahead and I look at from my 45-degree angle on my ruler. 45-degree angle. With that angle, I need a little bit more room. I match that 45-degree angle with the bottom edge of my square. Do you see what I did? I'm not only paying attention that I want to connect point to point, but I'm also making sure that this line matches it beautifully. Then I'm gonna grab my rotary, cut it, then rotate my ruler this way, and again match point to point. Really nice. Oh, I'm so happy how this is coming out. And again, I'm gonna make a nice cut, and now notice it, this is going to give me 4/4 square triangle. Let me show you this one. I cut it a little bit better. This is gonna give me those 4/4 square triangle right here, just like this. Straight grain, bias edges, bias edges. So when I set this triangle right here into my pillow, right here, I don't have to worry that this edge is stretching. It is nice and straight. This is gonna be inside, so my pillow is gonna be beautiful in square, and we're gonna lay out and make a beautiful bigger triangles right here, so all 4 of them into a beautiful pillow, and that's how you're going to make your half square triangles. I hope you enjoy this little bit pillow talk about half square triangles and different ways of making them. And remember, if you can make a 1, you can make a dozen. And I enjoy making half square triangles so much that add a little bit spin and a glow into my quilts. Thank you for stopping, and I hope you subscribe to Fat Quarter Shop YouTube channel, and make sure you visit our YouTube channel as well. I hope to see you there. Happy quilting!